Welcome to everyone once again. Today I'm going to start exercise 13B. Okay, because last lecture I have given on exercise 13A. The name of the chapter is unitary method. Okay, the name of the chapter is unitary method. I hope that you all have gone through exercise 13A questions and you know the basic fundamental concept that how to find the answers in unitary method. Okay, so if you have forgot, don't worry, I will revise it one more time, but you have to study with great concentration. Okay, you have to focus on the question so that you may understand the concept of unitary method. Maybe today that my voice is not clear just because of the technical problem I am having since the morning. I am having a lot of technical issue in my locality. That is why I could not take your class in the morning. And this time also the network is not so good, but I am recording the video. You can watch this class on YouTube also. Okay, don't worry about that. Yes. So let us start today's class. The question number 1 says weight of 15 books is 6 rupees. What is the weight of 45 such books? The weight of 15 books is 6 rupees. Okay. So let us do this question. So first of all, write what is given to you. Weight of 15 books is equal to 6 kilogram. So in unitary method, what we do first? We first find the value of one article. Okay. Can you all hear me, students? I'm so sorry because there is a lot of network issue today. That is why we can say that B made more runs than A. Is it clear? Now I'm repeating this question. A made runs in 6 over is equal to 84. Okay. So in 1 over, A will make how many runs? 84 upon 6 is equal to 14 runs. Now B made runs in 7 over is equal to 126 runs. So in 1 over, B will make 126 upon 7, which is 18 runs. So in 1 over, A is making 14 runs, and then 1 over the B is making 18 runs. That is why we can say that B is making more runs than A. Now, let us solve question 3. Geeta types 108 words in 6 minutes. Okay. So we can say that number of words in 6 minutes is equal to 108. Okay. Number of words in 6 minutes. Number of words in 6 minutes is equal to 108. So number of word in 1 minute, number of words in 1 minute is equal to 108 upon 6. Okay. So 6 ones are 6 and 4 carry 6 8s are 48. Okay, so 18 words. 18 words. Okay, 18 words. So in 1 minute, she is typing 18 words. So the question is asking, how many words would she type in an hour? So in 1 hour, how many minutes are there? 60 minutes are there. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So if she is typing, 18 words in 1 minute, so how many words she will type in 60 minutes? So words typed by her in 60 minutes is equal to 18 into 60. Okay, 18 into 60. So now tell me, students, fast, what is the answer of 18 into 60? Okay, 1080 words. 1000. Okay, fine. The question is asking half an hour. Half an hour. Okay, fine. So half an hour. So half an hour is equal to 30 minutes. Okay, half an hour is equal to 30 minutes. So we have to find words in 30 minutes. So in 30 minutes, we have to multiply 18 by 30. Fine. So our answer will be 540 words. This is the answer. Is it clear? Actually, the question was asking that how many words she will type in half an hour, not in 1 hour. Question number 4. Now read the question carefully and then we are going to solve it. This question is saying the temperature dropped 18 degrees Celsius in 24 days. If the rate of temperature drop remain the same, how many degrees will the temperature drop in the next 18 days? This is the question. One more very important thing, students, when you enter into the class and you type your name, so write your section. Write your section also along with your name, okay? Whenever you are entering into the class and you are writing your name, write your section also. This thing you should keep in mind in the next time when you are entering into the class. When you are joining the class, you should make this thing very clear with you, okay? Now let us solve question number 4. Temperature dropped 18 degrees Celsius in 24 days. So we can say that temperature drop in next 18 days can be calculated. Right? Temperature drop in 24 days is equal to 18 degrees centigrade. Fine. So temperature drop in 1 day is equal to 18 upon 24 degrees centigrade. Fine. Right now, I am not calculating this value. I'm not dividing 18 by 24. I'm not doing this portion. Let it be written as it is. Now look at this, what I'm doing. Now you have to write temperature dropped in 18 days because you have to find the temperature dropped in 18 days. So temperature dropped in 18 days is equal to 18 upon 24. Okay, into 18. Now you just solve it and find the answer. You can reduce it by 3. 3 8s are 24 and 3 6 are 18. Okay, now 2 9s are 18 and 2 4s are 8. So 9 into 6 upon 4. Fine. 54 upon 4. Now just divide 54 by 4 and tell me the answer. 4 ones are 4. 4 threes are 12. Point increase 0. 4 fives are 20. So your answer is going to be 13.5 degrees centigrade. This is your answer. Okay, what you have done in this question, temperature dropped in 24 days is equal to 18 degrees centigrade. So temperature dropped in 1 day is equal to 18 upon 24 degrees centigrade. What you have done, you have divided 18 by 24. Whatever the number is here, you will bring this number into the divide in the next step. Now, you have to find the temperature dropped in next 18 days. In next, we can say next 18 days. So you have to multiply 18 upon 24 by 18. Just solve the value and you will find your answer as 13.5 degrees centigrade. Fine. Now question 5. Mr. Chopra has 12,000 rupees. Mr. Chopra pays 12,000 rupees as rent for 3 months. How much does he pay? How much does he has to pay for a year if the rent per month remains the same? So in 3 months, he pays 12,000 rupees. So you can write a rent of 3 months is equal to 12,000 rupees. So what will be the rent of 1 month? Rent of 1 month is equal to 12,000 upon 3, because I have told you in unitary method, we always find the value of one article first. Okay, so 4,000 rupees. This is the rent of 1 month. Now, what is the rent of 1 year? 1 year. So, in 1 year, 12 months is there. Okay, there are 12 months in 1 year. So, write a rent of 12 months is equal to 12 into 4,000. Okay, 12 fours are 48 and 30 as it is. So 48,000 rupees. This is the rent of 1 year. So the rent of 1 year, 1 year is equal to 48,000 rupees. This is your answer. Okay, students, 48,000 rupees. This is your answer. Question number 6. Question number 6 says, a truck requires 108 liter of diesel for covering a distance of 1,188 kilometers. So it means that if a truck wants to cover 1,188 kilometer distance, okay, so truck will use 108 liter of diesel. So in 1 liter diesel, how much distance this truck will cover? We can find it by dividing. Okay, so now let me do this. You will write in 108 liters of diesel, the truck covers 1188 kilometer distance. Okay, so in one liter of diesel, truck covers, you have to divide 1188 by, you have to divide 1188 by 108. So 108 here. Fine, students. So after dividing it, what you are going to get? I'm going to divide it for you. Okay. So 1188 upon 108. You can reduce by 2. 2 5s are 10. 2 4s are 8. 2 5s are 10. 1 carry 2 9s are 18. 2 4s are 8. Okay. Now again reduce by 2. 2 2s are 4. 2 7s are 14, and 2 2s are 4, 2 9s are 18, and 2 7s are again reduced by 3. So 3 9s are 27, 3 9s are 27, 2 carry 3 9s are 27, 9 ones are 9, 9 ones are 9, 9 ones are 9. So the answer is 11 kilometers. So students, as you can see that in 1 liter of diesel, we can go, your truck can go 11 kilometers. Is it clear? So if the truck has to cover 3,300 kilometers of distance, how much the diesel is required? How much the diesel is required? So to cover the distance of 3,300 kilometers, diesel is equal to, what you have to do, 3,300 divided by 11. Okay, 3,300 divided by 11. The total distance divided by the distance in 1 liter of diesel. So 11 ones are 11, 11 threes are 33, 20 as it is. So 300 liters, 300 liters of petrol. Is it clear? So if you want to cover 3,300 kilometer distance, you need to have 300 liter of diesel. Is it clear, students, or not? You people are not giving reply in the comment box. If you won't, the question is saying if a deposit of 2,000 earns an interest of 500 in 3 years, how much interest would a deposit of 36,000 earn in 3 years with the same rate of simple interest? So if you have deposited 200 rupees in the bank, so you will get 500 rupees as interest. Okay, so you can say that interest on 2,000 rupees is equal to 500. Okay, rupees 500. So interest on rupees 1 rupee pay, how many interest you will get? 500 upon 2,000. Okay, so 20 cancels each other. 5 upon 20, you can say 5 ones are 5, 5 fours are 20. 1 upon 4, rupees 1 upon 4. This is the interest on 1 rupee. So if you have deposited now 36,000 rupees, so how much interest you will get? So interest on 36,000 rupee is equal to 1 upon 4 multiplied by this. Now solve this and tell me the answer.